We are here, ready, going. Just gotta get our first ad done. All right, let's get some all to the guys going. But we also need to get our ad going so that there's no pre-rolls. Let's get that going. It didn't turn on. There we go. Now it's on. Oh, my allergies are acting up, making my voice much deeper. Alright, well, we have a new fame pass. I haven't looked at what's in it this time. So it's sea themed. Enemy. Oh, scuba pitch. It's just like a weird boat. Houseboat. Shark. Okay, that's pretty cool. Water park, another anemone. Another scuba penguin. Another shark. And a carbon fiber squid. What you doing, silly kitty? Alright, so we randomize our outfit. What are we doing? Running, dive and knockout, qualify and ranked. Alright, well, I guess we'll start with knockout. In 25 seconds. Okay, I probably get started now. It won't actually do anything until the timer is done. Hope everyone is having a fine day. Doing okay here besides the stupid allergies. Put some music on because Fall Guys music is a boring. Bow, bow. 23 people for non-ranked knockout. All right. Hit the parade. I've been searching for an answer, always just out of reach. Blood on the floor, sirens repeat. I've been searching for the courage to turn down the lights. That's fun. Wasn't worth the crap, but it was fun. Oh no, I might not make it. Oh wait, I probably will. There we go. Easy peasy qual. After being ridiculous. Then I'm marching to the rhythm of a lonesome defeat. The sound of your voice is the pain in reverse. No surrender, no illusion, no better or worse. When they turn down lights, I hear my battle symphony. All the world in front of me. If my armor breaks, fuse it back together. Battle funny. Please just don't give up on me if my eyes are wide awake. Alright, Slime Scraper. This is what is up next. What version are we doing today? Oh, come on. I don't know why it doesn't do that. How did they get up and I got screwed? There we go. I'm just playing like garbage today. Oh, what's up with this? There we go. Horrible. Faceless consequences. It still kind of surprises me how few people qualify on this level. I mean, I know there's mostly just a lot of new players still, but most experienced ones have quit. Since Epic doesn't give a crap about any game that's not Fortnite. Faceless Oh, there we go. Done. Got a little greedy there. Now it's time to choke a final, because that is what I do. Get to finals and choke. Choke, choke, choke. Hey, Thydrin. How are we doing today? Work going swimmingly? Ooh. Practicing. I play Fall Guys whenever there's a new Fame Pass. This is just a game that I play constantly. Oh. And like usual, I choked in a final. Not chill anymore, because Dean. You guys are ridiculous. Alright, so ranked. Honestly, it was the slurs that carried you in Apex. We were talking about it, and you know, that's when you guys won. That's what actually carried you. If you haven't played Fall Guys, then I guess you can pick up tricks from me. You can execute them, I guess. I'm good at everything but most finals. If we're doing squads, yeah, I'll carry as long as, like, squads, you just have to survive on the survival levels. So we get points. If you don't do that, then I can't really carry you. But on race levels, for the most part, I can carry you because I'm going to get top 5 most of the time. I mean, I don't own Super Battle Golf, so... You gotta jump first and dive at the end. Silly pink bean. If you're gonna dive, you probably shouldn't dive until you know what you're doing, but you know. This is looking like it's some kind of bot training on Fall Guys. Because it just like falls and dives, falls and dives. Port would not be here. If you realize goodbyes are all against me. Trust. Elevated is my head above mine enemy. But yeah, this is like the only PvP game I really like. Because I am horrible at FPSs. Oh, come on. I paused. Well, you haven't missed much, I'll say that for sure. I mean, I like the game, but Epic has ruined it, so... I still enjoy it, but Epic has made it worse slowly. All I'm seeing here is a lover's quarrel. And you're winning? I don't know about that. I think it's pretty even. Yeah, to go see overpriced parts at Best Buy. You have been planning our play dates, yes. Although I've been mostly ignoring them. Ah, this final. So stupid. What is anymore? But I'm not touching Mabel's story with a 1,000,000-foot pole. I'm sorry. If I want to get exploited, I'll play gotcha games on mobile. And that is why this level sucks, ladies and gentlemen. Server desync. All right. Duos, and we are done. And we can play some NTE. Maple Story Classic is going to be fun. Sure. I mean, I know one of my friends loved Maple Story. But I'm good on the MMO front. Guild Wars 2, I'm not unwilling to play Warframe, but those are about the only two I'm willing to try at the moment. All right, hopefully this guy is at least just competent. That's all I need from a duos partner, is to be competent. We did not make it because that is a random level. Because my guy did not even like start moving until everyone was gone. All right. Do we get a competent partner this time? Oh, okay. I mean, I would have to install it again. I still have not done that. Hydron's gonna recruit a 300 people full guild and then quit. Seriously? An extra 0? Isn't that the number you can get in Guild Wars 2 guilds? I thought it was like 300 was the max. More? 500? 1,000? A million? Is 500. All right, then 500. He's gonna recruit a full guild of 500 and then leave. He'll be done with Guild Wars forever. Here he is, your home. Well, I hope it stays that way because I like you and playing Guild Wars 2. Hey, hopefully we stop diving in front. Hey, I finally qualified in duos. Seriously, you're rank 69 and you're waiting? Come on, man. Waiting to jump over those is for like 30s and under. Salt and pepper is distinguished. There's only 3. Well, I do not expect. Well, that was easy. The others can't even really grab them. World is cold, so different. I can never you now. Oh boy. I don't know about that. Like, Warframe's interesting, but I think Guild Wars 2 is better in almost every respect. I would strongly disagree with that, but I mean, it's what you like, so hey, if Warframe's better for you, go ahead. I don't know how we got out that quickly. But whatever. All right, we're done with dailies, right? No. Oh, round 3. Yeah. I mean, to me, I find almost all of the areas in Warframe are boring and dull looking. All the enemies are very similar. There's really like, yeah, I don't know. It's an FPS or third person shooter. Third person shooter it automatically makes it inferior to Guild Wars 2 for me because I'm not good at those type of games. But I don't know. What I've played and what I've seen of the game, it looks like it's yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But I stopped playing because there was no one else to play with. So if there's other people to play with, then I'll play a little. There's one that's taller over here. Dang it. Why is it not pushing me up higher? My come on. Oh no, you have to read. What a crime. I mean, I think in general, ArenaNet is also just a better company, but yeah, I'm gonna have to quit out of this one. This is taking way too long to find duos that I can get through. Turn my brain off and pew pew. Care about that. I mean, yeah, Braum is annoying. Just want to finish this one last quest, guys. Come on. Come on, can I get just one person that'll let me qualify to a final? It shouldn't be that hard. I mean, I'm playing worse than normal today, but still. Ugh. Hopefully you can just make it into the... Just need to get to round 3 so I can stop playing this for today. The kids are playing the adults' accounts, it looks like. The 74 should not be having this much trouble on this level. Not at all. Alright, this guy looks like he's at least confident enough that we should be able to get to the third round. Yay! It's only my echo. What are you doing, dude? Ah, did he quit? Come on. You DC. On new heights, climb again and leave you in the moonlight. Great. I get to try and do this all by myself. If it just had another person, I would have won this really freaking easy. Must have got DC'd or something. I am just getting screwed on this duos thing. It should not be this difficult. I just need a half decent person to just survive and help a tiny bit, and we can qualify. Ugh. All right. See ya, Hydran. See you in a little bit. Doing story, I assume, in Guild Wars 2. All right, a 50. Hopefully, this means we can actually qualify to the final. What? No, I did not do that. Oh my gosh. What the heck is going on with this stupid game, man? That was pathetic. Pathetic. All right. We just need to survive. Uh-oh. Good. Oh, nope. He did die. Fortunately, it looks like another one died way earlier. Yeah, okay. So we're in. Sweet. It doesn't matter if I die. We're still in. We made it. That was second round. All right, we should be able to get through this. Fashions. He is making over. Driving me mad. Before, never let go. Before, before, never let go. Before, before. You know that I am heading for a meltdown. Controlling me, losing it all. You know that I am heading for a meltdown. Just take away the tears, I'm suffocating. Don't leave me here waiting. With it, the flashes. He is waiting silent. The razor is cutting the pain and never let go. Before, never before, You know that I am heading for a meltdown, controlling me, losing it all. You know that I am heading for a meltdown. Just take away the tears, I'm suffocating. Don't leave me here waiting. Ugh, crack and slam, but we've got to a final. Finally, we got it. We finally finished the mission, the quest, whatever. Heading for a meltdown, controlling me, losing it all. You know that I am heading for a meltdown. Just take away the tears, I'm suffocating. Don't leave me here waiting. Within passion's toll. Doesn't matter, don't care. Good job. Good job. Finally. Woo. All right, we're done. Gonna switch and turn off my controller, but I don't need to do that. All right, well, since this is more story-y, we're gonna turn off the music. Turn this up a little bit. All right, so 'Why can't you just select the new one? Why do you have to delist the old one? There's just- Right? 20,000 more experience. any more codes that I have not used yet? I feel like that one hasn't been used. Ooh, another character. This count as earning that money for the city tycoon. Looks like it does. Yay! The handwritten letter is something here. No, it doesn't look like it. We have it. Oh, they're favorited for some reason. You need to favorite all of them. Why it was doing that, but there we go.
Another new day.
Well, I don't know what to do exactly, so go talk to the handler first. See what that's all about.
I'll provide that one moment is enough. Clear up.
Can't climb for some reason.
Time to switch up the beat.
Because she
Moby
All right,
Dick's
let's go.
clerk said the latest issue has arrived, so please handle it, Tagido.
Taggy, Taggy
he's the
doo.
nicest.
Good morning, you two. Is there something to be picked up?
You're up early. It's nothing urgent, just the latest issue of the Anomaly Sky. I asked Tagido to pick it up.
Sounds like a magazine on anomaly collection.
You're right, but it's about low-threat anomalies approved by the Bureau of Anomaly Control. The content is basic, but very informative. Keeping up with anomaly trends is part of A-Bone's operations, so I'm an avid reader of Anomalies Guide.
Readers should come too.
Why
Show you
not
around.
join Tagido for a walk?
Sure. I'd like to explore the area and get familiar with it. Lead the way, Tagido. Tagido! 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 Tagido!
Stay sharp, stay smart. No anomaly grades from the start.
Is that Mint's voice?
Tagido! For class 1 to 4 anomalies, don't panic, don't fret. Protect yourself first. Seek help from the Bureau of Anomaly Control or certified anomaly hunters. Daily reminder, think twice, don't pay the price. Unlicensed anomaly hunters can cost you more. For class 5 and 6 anomalies, follow the Bureau's instructions. Find the nearest temporary shelter and wait for rescue. For class 7 and above anomalies, follow the Bureau's guidelines carefully. Evacuate the area quickly and orderly. Trust that we won't abandon any citizen. All this information is summarized in the BHC manual
I'll handle this.
section. You can get a free copy from the Bureau with your terminal. Next, a quick update. Landric spokesperson states, their collaborating performer Toshi has been advised by doctors to rest due to health issues. The group is considering canceling the perfume launch event, scheduled at the Callus Pavilion at the end of this month.
Hey, Bones Restore is here. It's been a while.
Tatagi!
Morning,
Good
Layla.
morning. Here to buy the latest anomalies guide for Adler? Here it is. Oh, the new weekly fantasy is also in, featuring the latest serial of Tales of Nil. I remember you like manga. Want to take this?
Tagido! Gido-ta.
Study
He said
contemporary
I'll pass for
philosophy.
now.
Checking out.
Tagido!
Sorry, sir. This customer was here first.
Apologies. Thought no one was here.
Da! Oh, you can go first, sir. Tagido, let's take a weekly fantasy. Tagi!
Thank you.
Got everything. Let's head back. Tagido! Tagi!
Oops, sorry. Are you okay, Gramps?
I'm fine.
Old as
Being
ice.
called Gramps wouldn't feel good for anyone yet. Tagido? Hmm? Taki. Was that the same person I saw?
It was not. We saw somebody else.
Never mind.
Ooh,
Doesn't
mystery.
Really matter. Let's head back to A-Bone. Heathrow has so many curious things. Maybe it's another anomaly at work.
No, definitely not an anomaly at work. Couldn't be. definitely couldn't be that. On Moonlight. More fun to run through the back streets than to go right way.
Tagido!
New
The
customer.
appraiser and Tagido are back. Allow me to introduce you to Bianca. Bianca is a new client who just came in with a commission.
Hello.
Bianca, everyone here worked at A-Bone. The owner will join us shortly. Feel free to bring us up to speed as we wait.
As I emphasized, this is critical. Don't brush me off with domesticated oddities or children.
Doggy. Hey, you impolite old.
Tagido is an outstanding restorer at A-Bone, and the others are capable anomaly hunters. Respect and understanding for team members is also one of the prerequisites for us to advance cooperation with our clients.
Isn't it the owner's decision whether to take the commission?
The opinion of the person before you is the same as the owner's.
Don't disrespect the team, yo.
Now that the shop owner is here, what brings you to our little shop, Landrick PR?
The company from the news.
So you assumed I'm Landrick's PR just from the branding?
Though silent, one's demeanor speaks. Isn't that your industry's favorite saying? What I want to know is, with Landrick's resources, why come to a place like Hankaku Street? Let's get to the point. What's the anomaly commission you can't have the public know?
It's unclear if it's an anomaly. Our collaborating perfumer is missing.
All right, missing person. Security office. Adler, see the guest out.
My records show that your utility bills, insurance, and fines for unauthorized ads have been overdue for months.
Also, fines for property damage, printing debts, breach of contract lawsuits.
Stop!
You're done speaking. The boss said no, and it's a no. Leave.
Look at this proposed contract. Complete our commission and we'll pay this amount.
Commission details, confidentiality. Here. If the conditions are met, the client agrees to pay. Oh, that's a lot of zeros.
That's a generous offer with BIC exclusive services.
Bianca came a long way. Let's hear the details before deciding.
Yeah, you kind of need the money, don't you?
Adler has a point.
Fine, let's hear it.
Sometimes you gotta do what's
Please,
best for the company.
have a seat and
Tell us more.
I'll cut to the chase. We need you to find Toshi. We're at a critical stage in developing our new product lineup. At Toshi's request, we lowered contact frequency. However, he went missing 3 days ago. We've searched everywhere we can think of, but we still have no leads. With a new product launch coming up, word of Toshi's disappearance must not get out. Our request is simple. Find him as soon as you can.
I know of that perfumer. Young, but quite skilled.
Many of those bottles and jars on Hotori's desk are from Landrick, so we do have some connection.
The lady has always valued talent.
There's one more thing I overlooked. Our new employee is eager to showcase their skills.
That's right.
Looks like Avon should take this commission.
Probably, yeah.
With so many hunter agencies and bridge crossings, why did they choose us? Can't be because they trust our, reliable shop owner. Doggy doggy!
All right, what are you waiting for? Go find him and wrap this up. Take good care of our precious. I'll get back to work.
We'll do as the client said and visit the place of the guy who went missing.
Take care and stay safe. Do take good care of them, Natalie.
Yep. You ain't got to worry when the Colucci family is in charge.
Their store is supposed to buy stuff at? Oh man. Allergies, allergies, allergies. So weird when it decides to use the this and when it decides to do. We're almost at Hunter level 10, which is something. Gives you something.
Route secured. I'll handle this part. Straying from the path isn't always wrong.
Right. One big house.
Just wait until I give each one of you a house like this and we go big.
Do we have an appointment?
Hi. We have an appointment with Toshi.
Please wait here. Actually, Miss Bianca has told us to let you go straight upstairs when you're here.
Nice. One elevator, huh?
Avon detectives on the case.
It's you.
If you still think domesticated oddities and children are unreliable, you can send us back. But the deposit is non-refundable.
I didn't mean that. If my words offended you before, I apologize. I was too anxious.
Oh, really?
Tagido, Tagido.
Tagido is very magnanimous.
Is this where Toshi was working from before he disappeared?
You can investigate freely. Just please be mindful of the arrangement. I don't want his work disrupted.
Understood. Let's get started. Let me take over.
When we have a wild strawberry field from your childhood. But who can say? You're still glowing faintly in the dead night, frozen forever in red. So awful before. Still on Moon King. In a seasoning walk. Mitchell Kim believes perfume is a symbol of identity. He grinds various precious metals and rare minerals into powder through complex processes to add it as essential ingredients to perfumes. Even the most ordinary ethanol at this moment is worth a fortune. The art of smell. Dr. Frank prefers fragrant plants over those crude stitching surgeries. Extracting essential oils from plants with small purple flowers can heal wounds in a short time. Whether applied externally or taken orally, or comforting critically ill patients in the fragrance, passing away while smelling the scent can also be considered art. Valuable air. Perfume's proportions are highly meticulous. Concepts like appropriate, some, left and right cannot be used in formula writing. Measurement units and experimental records must use official standards. Drop block. Use. Seemingly expensive souvenir from a certain brand's evening banquet. Fungus Child's mushroom umbrella. Spicy wooden notes, bitterness of burnt patchouli, blend with a hint of nutmeg aroma, and a unique scent still undocumented. Note: Fungus Child collects moss to wipe the mushroom umbrella, creating a unique smell from the mixture of various moss plant juices. Adjusting the proportions changes the scent. Worth researching. Urban legend speaks of a woody plant that can grow fawns, sprouting in rivers, glaciers, or lava. Seeds grow to 3 meters tall and bears fawns within 24 hours. As a topic, the combination of purely commercial products and natural plants can serve as a reference for the next season's selection. Their temperature. Let's stand. Top notes are heavy wooded, middle notes. Distinct scents. Pleasant. 5 of fluffy extract. Smooth transition in top and middle notes, but the scent is soft and severely disconnected from the base notes. Placed ethanol with weathervine rainwater. Placed Fawn's powder with 2 grams of drift crystal powder. Internal lamp energy core heating time is 18 minutes. Mineral dominant aquatic profile, not suitable for the topic's needs. Beetle coins failed. Starry moss extract. Top notes are fine. Glittering golds produce gold power. Base notes better. New scent from the plants. Night respiration. Insatiable desire to diverse people. Much more pleasant. The bottle mixed scent. The work should be perfect. Nothing should hold it back. Not even the perfumer themselves. Oh, birdie. What's up, birdie? Did I capture bird?
Stop! No one else touches it! This annoying bird. I'm gonna catch it so hard. You! Stay still, don't run! Catch it!
What's this? We didn't see this during our previous investigation. Toshi's disappearance must be connected to this anomaly.
Sorry. I couldn't find any data on this anomaly.
Whoa! Even the brainiac doesn't know? You've got a whole library in your head!
What's happening?
Was that an anomalous realm or some baddie's Esper ability? Such a fat dog, yet so nimble. What did it grab?
The sensor on the table. Miss Bianca, do you recognize that sensor?
It didn't seem significant. I've been here several times and didn't notice it.
Strange. They're talking about an ordinary dog.
Could the person I'm looking for have been taken by that dog? Oh, like the bird? The bad dog and Stinky Bird must be in cahoots.
We need to understand the connection between the bird and the sensor, and the dog's whereabouts.
Should we ask around?
Oh, wait, don't bother. Empty your pockets of funds. Hurry, hurry! Trust me, empty them! That won't do. Those intel dealers won't give us information for free. Intel? You mean those couriers? Shh, quiet! If Boss Lady knows about this, she's gonna go funky on my ears again.
Couriers?
JD Intel.
Stereo Express. They run a courier service, but they also deal in intel on the side. A-Bone sometimes does business with them, but Hattori told us not to get too close.
Special circumstances call for special measures. It's our first commission with a newbie. We can't be slow. Edgar, what happened to all your pocket money?
Gave it all to you last week.
You insisted on taking that sculpture from the shop. It was cool. Oh, forget it. What now? There's one more person we haven't checked. Tagito! Hand over your stash. Tagito! Tagi! It's just money. When this is done with, I'll ask for a bonus for you from Boss Lady.
Is your companion okay?
They should be fine.
Hope your investigation goes well.
Don't worry. We'll update you with any new information.
Thank you.
Takido, let's go.
Hey. Sting. point of riding alone? I guess getting bond or something by riding together.
The others aren't a big deal. One Grunster, one poker face, and two owls. But be careful with the old lady named Zhou Yuan.
Do you want? Be
Watch
careful.
out, or she'll trick you out of your info.
Poker face, owls, old lady?
Stay close.
Sterry Express at your service. Well, if it isn't the little ones from Ebone, a rare guest indeed.
Doggy dog.
Long time no see, little Edgar. Have you decided to learn the trade from me?
This dummy isn't leaving Abone. Stop trying.
Lady Chuyuan, we're here today to buy some intel.
Oh, is there a new commission?
Trade secret. Toggy-do.
Looks interesting.
Not interesting at all.
Where did this bird come from? And where can we find it? And whose dog is it?
One piece of intel is now turned into several. Didn't your boss tell you, in business, impatience is the enemy? You must be the new appraiser at Ebone.
Loading.
How did you know?
Let's discuss the deal, Lady Chuyuan.
You don't know any of it, do you?
Since I'm the only one here today, can you really afford my rate?
You name it.
If your boss were here, we could talk.
Chuyuan, perhaps you have better conditions?
I like dealing with straightforward, clever people. I think we'll get along. Let me think. New customer discount, one piece of intel, in exchange for getting to know the appraiser. How about it?
Huh?
Does that mean no charge? Really?
A woman of my word in business.
Favors are the hardest to repay.
Deal.
Looking forward to working with you, Abone's appraiser. So, what's the question?
Thinking to my minions.
The sensor and bird being taken must mean something. We want to know about the bird.
Smart question. Wait here.
So secretive.
Secrets are a woman's weapon. This bird and sensor aren't documented anomalies. They appear in a manga called Tales of Nil.
Manga? Tagido.
You know how to contact the manga's artist?
This person was an obscure author a couple of months ago, with no contact info. But I found the expense records of the Tales of Nil editor. Besides the publisher and home, he frequently visits a residential address. Could it be the author's address?
Impressive. Thanks.
Without these skills, I wouldn't be Starry Express's top courier. Complimentary service. I'll be delivered nearby. Want a ride?
That was oddly kind of.
Gotta help in all the ways I can.
Thank you, Zhu Yuan.
Am I actually driving? Oh, I thought she was driving. Brings too much and too little at the same time.
Here you are. Good luck. Don't forget my fee, new friend.
I thought the manga artist would live in a big, cold house like the perfumer. Nothing beats living like this. I say, I really like this manga artist.
Excuse me, is the Cake Sweeper Sensei home?
Someone is here.
Excuse me, I'm here for Cake Sweeper Sensei.
No? Hey, are you here for the manga artist too?
And you guys are?
We're just on community visitation.
She doesn't seem to be here though.
And there.
Should we bust the door down?
Huh?
Busting it down? Well, I don't really want to make this a scene for the neighborhood, but I guess that's the only way to make sure Sensei is safe.
What's happening?
Can I eat this dummy, Sakiri?
Help!
Hiromaru, stop eating that! Keep your eye on that door. Now, on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1.
On the count of 3 is 1, 2, 3.
Cake Sweeper Sensei, are you home?
I'm not going out. I ain't got no manuscripts for you.
Seems like she thinks we're her editors trying to chase her down for her manuscripts.
Cake Sweeper Sensei, I mean no harm. I just wanted to ask you if you've seen Dandelion.
You what? Ah, trying to trick me into giving you my manuscripts now, huh? Nice try.
I'm talking about my dog. It looks like it's the dog from the last chapter of your manga. It looks exactly the same as my dandelion.
The dog? Wait. The dog I saw. Is this what it looked like before it went missing?
So, you're saying that your dog has been gone for about a year now and recently showed up in the manga?
Yes!
Oh, what? Totally thought you guys were here to squeeze my manuscripts out of me. Why don't you just say that? I was scared soulless. Come on,
Right.
chop chop, before my editor comes for me.
My name is Boom Boom, and I came to Hethero to look for my dog. Dandelion, that is. I found Dandelion on my way home from a convenience store. He was trying to fish a cookie out of the trash can, but then the can flipped and landed right on his head. I named him Dandelion because he sheds his fur all the time, which makes me sneeze all the time. Dandelion is quiet and lazy. He likes to sleep on the sofa mat and watch dramas with me. We have mandatory workouts on weekends. We take a walk by the beach, then stop by the convenience store for our favorite snacks before heading home. Back on a weekend about 11 months ago, though, it hit me while we were just waiting for the taxi that I'd left this manga that I'd just bought in this fast food restaurant. So I left Dandelion on the beach alone and
Why would
returned
you
to the
do
fast
that?
food restaurant for the manga. And Dandelion was gone when I got back to the beach. I looked everywhere, but never found him.
Why would you leave your dog alone on the
It's all my
beach?
fault. I shouldn't have left Dandelion there.
No fucking duh.
Dandelion? How is it mentioned in the Tales of Nil? Hey, you didn't kidnap the dog, did you?
Wait, me? Kidnapping a dog? Are you out of your mind? Do you really think a shut-in manga artist would go out of her way to kidnap a dog when she barely even wants to go downstairs for food? Why would I want a dog when I'm barely keeping myself alive?
Makes sense.
Where did you see Dandelion, though? This dog in the manga looks exactly like Dandelion, doesn't it?
It was quite an interesting experience. By the way, have you ever heard of Pawn Moonlight?
Pawn Moonlight?
People say this pawn shop only shows up on the night of the 15th of every month. And all your wishes can come true as long as you're willing to pay the price. What if I told you that I've been to Pawn Moonlight? And that's where I saw this dog and the Fire Phoenix.
A place that makes all your wishes come true for you, as long as you're willing to pay the price.
They say that being a creator isn't about having creative streaks, but about having one long creative block. Anyway, 2 months ago on the 15th, I was wandering around all night avoiding my editor, hoping to stumble across some inspiration. I was walking around when I bumped into this big door. Having ran out of ideas, I didn't want my editor to find me. So I opened the door and took a chance to find inspiration. But no, there was only this pair of twin brothers and they asked me if I had a wish. Well, those brothers don't look suspicious, but still. See, I hesitated because I had to pay a price.
What price?
The twins said the cost depends on the weight of the wish. I thought about wishing to become the best manga artist in the world just for fun. But they said it would cost me 20 years of my sight.
How are you supposed to draw if you can't see anything? That's ridiculous!
Yup, that caught me by surprise too, but they went, "Your wish is sure to come true once the pawn contract is signed. And you will only be paying your price after your wish is thoroughly enjoyed."
Speaking of which, your Tales of Nil only just started gaining traction, right? Wait.
Please. Tales of Nil is mid at best. It's not beating Gen Z.
Gen Z, huh?
Since I was already there, I figured I should make the most out of it. I asked the staff if I could look around in Pawn Moonlight for research purposes. Before I left, I asked the twins if I could use what I saw there for my manga. The easygoing one agreed, as long as the two of them aren't in it. Immediately on my way back, I started working on the next chapter of Tales of Nil. By the way, your dog and all the anomalies I saw there became my source material.
And then Tales of Nil became the bomb.
Yep, pretty sure this Pawn Moonlight has got something to do with the perfumer.
Highly suspect. What else did you see in the pawn shop?
Talking white snakes, fish flying in the air, and other creatures whose names I can't even recall.
That's Dandelion's collar!
Turn it, spit it out! Oh, you're shaking it too hard! Chill! Kiromaru is probably going to puke again in a bit. So you heard it all, huh? Write down your contact info. I'll give your thing back to you when this guy pukes it out.
Well... I stumbled into that place by luck. It was really dark, so I forgot. I did try to look for it after, but never found the door again, no matter how hard I tried.
Sounds like an anomalous realm that requires a specific condition to enter.
Let's head back to A-Bone for now and we'll think about where to find this pawn shop. Don't worry, we'll keep you posted about Dandelion if we see it.
Please do. I can't live without my Dandelion.
You've been doing well for the last past year, so I think you can. Right. Run up walls too easily and frequently.
Sakiri, Tommy.
It looks like it's in a lot of pain.
Oh, don't worry, that's Kiromaru for you. Always ending up whining when people tell it not to eat what it isn't supposed to eat. Shut up already! Told you not to eat it, you stupid thing! If you're gonna puke, puke somewhere else!
A video game console, a bike wheel, and the lid of a trash can.
Jeez, you're freaking disgusting! Agito!
I want a collection.
Keep the color safe, dummy. We're giving it back to the poor guy when we meet him. And you. No food for you for 1 week. And you're not coming out without my permission.
We have a customer.
Oi!
We sure are getting more customers these days than we did over the past half a month. I probably shouldn't be surprised tomorrow when I come through the door and see one sitting here waiting for us.
I don't know what happened. I just bumped into it like that. This young man at the door called the place Pawn Moonlight. And he said...
They're back. Keep going.
He said he could help my restaurant earn more stars in this year's La Palourde Blanche. Then he gave me a knife to use for practicing new dishes. The new knife did make cooking easier. I thought my fortune changed for the better and wanted to thank that young man. But after a few days, I couldn't taste anything anymore. The knife was also gone. For a chef at my level, having my sense of taste taken away is killing me. Since he used a shady trick, he can't blame me for showing no mercy.
So what are you going to do exactly? Are you going to destroy this Pawn Moonlight? Well, why did you choose our store then?
We're here because of the reviews on Help, of course.
Well, you've got to be kidding me. Hebone has one of the lowest customer satisfaction scores on Help.
True that, but you enjoy a 96% completion rate. I just want to bust this fraud of a pawn shop and get my sense of taste back. I don't care what I need to do.
Oh, that's rare. Now, last question. Since we're talking about a pawn shop here, do you know what's gonna happen to the items pawned? Unilateral plundering doesn't deserve to be called pawning.
What do you mean? Of course I didn't know! If this freaks you out, I can totally take this somewhere else.
Hey, chill. I never said it's something we can't handle. I was just checking. Well, consider this a deal. So where is this Pawn Moonlight that you were talking about? I was just thinking we should pay them a visit.
I don't really know how to word it, but I always see this door up the mountain when I can see the moonlight.
Always, you said?
Yup, that's exactly what I said. And this is better taken care of sooner than later. You guys should probably check Greenwall Slope tonight up in the north.
This is getting interesting.
It's pretty obvious now that this Pawn Moonlight is not only the one behind the missing cases, but also tricks people into believing things that are simply too good to be true. They took the dog away and put Boom Boom through such hell. And there is a steep price they have to pay for that.
But there seems to be quite a big gap between what this new client told us and what we heard from the manga artist before.
True. Guess we shouldn't jump to a conclusion until we're done looking into Pawn Moonlight.
Fine. We'll see when we go there tonight. And don't fool around and get in my way, yeah? Andiamo! Huggy huggy!
You're in the dark.
Hey, Dummy, let's go.
Coming.
Hey there, Coco.
How are you liking it here, Mint?
This place is seriously the best. I know.
Eve.
Oh, hey there, Coco.
How are you liking it here, Mint?
This place is Oh, hey there, Coco. That was a lot of work.
Me?
Perfect angle.
Bugs, I guess, in this world. Otaku. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome.
The wind's just right.
No idea what I'm doing with this.
Perfect angle.
No idea. Go to the lantern. Yeah, I see the lantern. How to get there is another question.
The wind's just right.
Like, do anything. Can't climb anything.
Perfect angle.
It's hard to tell what you're supposed to do. So this, obviously, traffic light. Okay. Then I guess we go here. And we go to this. No. Oh, then we have this. Okay, there we go. Okay. Then we go to this. Yeah. This took a bit to understand what I'm supposed to do because it doesn't really tell you, so. That's right. So they change together, so you have to change them. Okay. What else? Change this. We got all the sides recolored.
Mission complete. Containment complete.
Alright, well that was interesting. That's kind of a cool puzzle. I just wish they told you a little bit more about what you're doing. Like, you know, literally anything. How are you doing, Otaku? Did you finish Max Payne 2? Nice. Now you're only in the middle of what, 30 games?
Tagido, Tagi.
Tagido can't move.
Dude, where is the darn door? We've been walking in circles for God knows how long already. Is it really here? The client didn't mean it as a hole in the ground, right? Like a hole behind these trees that we can't see? Should we go ahead and cut down these trees then?
A manga artist once said, if you're willing to pay the price,
Gaiden?
any wish can come true. So I was wondering whether the condition of entering this anomalous realm is related to our wishes.
I'm starting at Donkey Kong 64 today, so...
Makes sense. The chef said he got pulled in without knowing what happened. He probably wished for a new dish or something.
What do we do now? Are we supposed to start making wishes to this mountain like there's no tomorrow? This is stupid.
Oh. I see. You just stuck?
Should we give it a try anyway?
Hey, I'll go first. I want Old Man to put cheese egg rolls in my lunch tomorrow. Doggy.
Money stash won't get busted next time.
You wish. By the way, I was hoping to wake up as strong as Master Daffodil tomorrow. Doggy do.
You've been meaning
I
for your
hope
wish.
that all our wishes come true.
For some reason, this is reminding me of Final Fantasy X, going through the Eidolon.
What? That's
things.
cheating. Does that even count?
Yeah.
Here. Try
I mean, I know those games can be kind of difficult.
I hope that Edgar can speak his mind.
Yeah.
I hope. No way! Did it really work?
Ooh, we made the door spawn.
Where's Sakiri and the others?
You're just in it for the fighting.
Looks like they went in already.
Nice. Oh, let's be strategically late a little bit, like what the main characters in the movies do.
Let's head in too.
I know one of my friends really liked Wukong. And actually, this is a Black Myth Wukong controller, even though I haven't played the game.
Wow. Look at this setup and the sense of mystery. This is what the headquarters of the Kaluchis should look like. Next family meeting, let's chat about setting up headquarters in the anomalous realm.
Shupa. Can you reach Sakiri, Edgar, and Tagido?
Looks like their route is different from ours. Shupa.
Tataki! Hey! How could you guys leave the boss behind and come in first? Tataki-do!
Sakiri?
Appraiser, is Sakiri with you guys?
Huh? Isn't she with you guys?
No. Judging by our method of entry, our placement within the pawn shop appears to be randomized.
Can you identify your current location?
Sorry.
Taki! Tataki! Over where?
Hey.
Edgar? Edgar!
Over there.
Connection's been cut off.
Do you think they're in danger?
We need to meet up with them as soon as possible.
I assume there's not really much exploration in these things. So let's go straight forward. Oh, this is kind of puzzle-y thing, it looks like. Be over here. Get back here. Do it. Interesting. Can't jump. Okay. There's a door on the underside of that. This is a tiny bit. No. Looks like we're at
It was bright just a moment ago. Why is it so small and dark here now?
Looks like we've entered a secret room.
Took a wrong turn. Well, as the strongest supernatural and intuitive duo of A-Bone, the two of us teamed up and still made a mistake.
It appears we have to find our own way out.
This is easy. I'm quite the hand at demolishing houses.
Maybe we should investigate before taking action?
Catch it! Stop! Think you can escape? We'll catch you on your own turf!
Yeah. I figure. I mean, everyone's played more of this than I have.
For backup,
Oh, 20.
let's pack them all up and knock them down.
Let's finish this!
Jump, jump.
perfect angle.
That. Yeah, I've only played for what at this point, like 7 or 8 hours total. I've mostly been like running around. Oh, okay, it's gotta be over here. Running around doing random other things. I do not really know what I'm doing. Don't see anything.
I'll handle this one. Clear on time.
This is making me dizzy. Hiding isn't a real skill. Time for the next step. Draw the tides into the night.
Let me take over. Decided? Fight hero!
Time to switch up the beat. Whoa.
Assume it doesn't matter which one of them you choose.
Suddenly, it's all quiet.
Where did it go? Wow. This place feels like the A-Bone storage room. Oh, quick, look around. See if they've got any goodies. Tap, tap. Miss Karen's new shoes gleam. Dance, dance. The curtain stays up like a dream. Tap, tap. Miss Karen's old shoes sigh. Cry. What a weird nursery rhyme. Why is there even an executioner in it?
Miss Karen must have pawned away her sense of pain to keep dancing.
Even going as far as a funeral. Is any wish worth that price? Tap, tap. Miss Karen's new shoes gleam. Dance, dance. The curtain stays up like a dream. Tap, tap. Miss Karen's old shoes sigh. Cry, cry. The one-legged swan is shy. Tap, tap. Miss Karen's red shoes glow. Laugh, laugh. Kind executioner, let the axe go. Even at Miss Karen's funeral, the dance will flow. What a weird nursery rhyme. Why is there even an executioner in it.
Miss Karen must have pawned away her sense of pain to keep dancing.
Even going as far as a funeral. Is any wish worth that price?
No.
This one? No, not this. Oh, what about that one?
It's like Ajax in Deadpool. Not being able to sense pain. That guy, no matter his superpowers, would be freaking dead. If he didn't have a healing factor. What about that one?
Suspicious. Very suspicious. In any case, these things aren't on the same level as that sensor that could spit out a bird. Don't see any of the strange things the manga artist talked about either. Suspicious. Very suspicious.
The items here barely have any anomaly presence. Some are even entirely ordinary objects.
I've only seen part of that, but I know what you mean.
Based on these pawn tickets, they're all anomalies that have fulfilled their contracts. After the pawn contract is completed, their wish-granting power seems to fade gradually.
You mean it wears off? Turns out the stuff from this shady shop is disposable, like hair dye wax and tattoo stickers.
You, could say that.
And the sensor snatched by Dandelion?
Very strong anomaly presence. It looks like Toshi did sign a contract with Pawn Moonlight. But his wish hasn't come true.
And he disappeared before it could. Oh, I got it! The pawn shop owner must have regretted the deal, so he coaxed Dandelion into stealing the sensor.
With so many transactions completed successfully, why breach Toshi's? That doesn't sound right. If Toshi was deceived into signing the contract as the cook said, then the pawn shop would want to fulfill his wish and pocket the payment sooner. If they wanted to breach the contract, they could have taken back the sensor immediately. Why would Dandelion take it only after Toshi disappeared?
Ugh, I can't take it. My head's going to explode.
Plus, these pawn tickets clearly state the cost.
Alright.
And the cook isn't as clueless as he claims.
Thanks for the raid again, Otaku.
At the very least, we now know that he lied to us about not knowing there would be a cost.
Liars are bad guys.
The perfumer, Dandelion, the manga artist, the cook, and us. More and more people are getting involved with Pawn Moonlight.
This doesn't feel right. We need to find Sakiri and the others quickly. The fervent pilgrim saw stars in the morning. In the evening, we attended his funeral. It said he saw the truth, as delicious as the star pie. Wait, she pawned off her own life?
For a pilgrim, perhaps the truth of this world means more than life itself.
Text better not keep reading.
He's getting married, the sparrow said. Tomorrow. Who's the bride, the owl said. Who's the bride? It's him, the crow said, in the mirror. Married, married, the lark said. Marry yourself. He can't see, the cardinal said. I pecked his eyes blind. They're hugging, the dove said. I'll officiate. He's unhappy, the kite said. Even the blind cry. They're arguing, the wren said, just like us. He's really ugly, the thrush said. I won't sing at the wedding. The sun has risen, the robin said. The church bells ring. The once beautiful groom and the ugly bride, they heard the church bells ringing for their pitiful love. Sparrows, owls, crows, larks, cardinals, doves, kites, wrens, thrushes, robins. Wonder what kind of story we're getting into this time. Oh, hold on, let me guess. Did this narcissist end up marrying their own reflection? Although that last part...
After pawning away his sight.
Huh? What a weird place. Why does it also collect Tagido's kind?
Hmm? It's Edgar and Takido. They've been here already. Are they hinting at this?
This knife! Doesn't seem too handy as a weapon. Kenneth. Oh, isn't that the cook who hired us? 10 years sense of smell. He knew the cost full well. And he played dumb in front of us!
Wait. Why are there 2 pawn tickets here? In this case, Kenneth has been to Pawn Moonlight more than once. The cost of defeating the current culinary virtuoso is a lifetime's sense of taste. No wonder he hesitated. The wish and cost changed the second time, but the knife remains the means to fulfill the wish. Perhaps it's because the knife's power is fading, and by the time Kenneth entered the second time, it couldn't fulfill his first wish anymore.
Different wishes, different prices. Somehow I feel this shop isn't that shady after all. Hasn't he been told everything clearly? Unless the cook was forced to make the deal.
If there were coercion, the first contract wouldn't be incomplete.
So it was his own will?
Right. Every pawn ticket here emphasizes that all pawns at Pawn Moonlight are confirmation. Once the pawn contract takes effect, the pawner can neither redeem the set cost nor renew the contract.
If the cook came to us, he obviously was having second thoughts.
No wonder he looked uneasy when Hattori made inquiries. Just pawn tickets. What's this? It's Toshi's pawn ticket. It's the same time as Kenneth's second entry into the pawn shop. That's what Edgar is trying to tell us.
These two knew each other?
Making a deal with Pawn Moonlight on the same day must point to a deeper connection. These wish-fulfilling items are like pawn shop loans. According to the pawn ticket, the contract officially takes effect the moment they are used. Toshi and Kenneth got their items from the pawn shop on the same day. From getting the sensor to disappearing, Toshi never used it. And Kenneth came to us wanting to eradicate Pawn Moonlight. Did he know about Toshi's disappearance? Or rather, what role did he play in Toshi's disappearance?
I hate people with schemes. Once I get out of here, I'll grab that cook by the collar and squeeze a clear answer on him. There's no one that a beating can't fix. If that doesn't work, then another round.
Maybe we'll find the answer here. Let's look further ahead.
He's getting married. Sparrows, owls, crows, larks, cardinals, doves, kites, wrens, thrushes, robins. Ugh. Wonder what kind of story we're getting into this time. Oh, hold on, let me guess. Did this narcissist end up marrying their own reflection? Although that last part...
After pawning away his sight, Dorian could no longer admire his own appearance. He gradually fell into despair, and his love vanished along with his vision.
But according to the rules of the pawn shop, once a pawn contract takes effect, it becomes a confirmation. No redemption, no renewal. Why does everyone who comes to pawn something end up with such a terrible fate?
Sometimes, the price we pay at Pawn Moonlight far exceeds the value of the wish itself.
And a manga book, too. Oh, isn't that... you know who? Makes sense she got the Grand Tour. Total fan moment! Wow! Look at the mini dandelion!
Looks like someone made it with their dog hair collection.
No wonder it's called Dandelion. It really is a flurry of dog hair.
Also has a feeling similar to Limbus Company. It's not as dark. Rinse the dried longan, blah blah. Recipes. Berries, dates, rock sugar.
A nutritional food menu? That seems excessive. Dandelion already looks plump enough.
That is probably for humans.
We gotta establish equal communication, emotional cycle of large dogs.
Boom Boom never mentioned how much work it is to take care of pets.
Dog apple chips. Bestseller.
Who knew an abducted dog would get treated so well? Toto wants love. Monday, he got it. Tuesday, he lost it. Wednesday, he lost it. Thursday, he got it. Friday, he got it. Saturday, he lost it. Sunday, God needs to rest. Toto lost love. Alas, he received a token. Jeez, Toto's having such a rough week. Finding love on Monday, losing it on Tuesday, and then losing something else on Wednesday. Head hurts.
According to the painting, after Toda found love, they broke up. Then on Wednesday, he pawned away his love, which led him to receiving news about his lover on Thursday.
Oh, I've got it all figured out! The Friday part must be about reconnecting with their lover, only to find out it's one of those infamous romance scams!
Classic trope. Maybe just ignore it. Gotta explore everything.
What's going on?
Seems like certain rules must be followed to get into the next room.
Rude.
I got it this time. I know. Head for the light. Hey, gotta head to the door that's lit up. If this isn't right, I'll walk back to A-Bone on my hands. Now it's my time to shine.
Trust me.
Stick to the plan. Spin and clear.
Everybody in and let the melody take wing.
gone, foul beast. Where am I supposed to go? Spitting gas?
Taquitos mark! Another one!
Looks like they found Sakiri.
That's the Colucci family's consigliere! So glad they found Sakiri. I was worried that without us, Sakiri would get in trouble. But now it seems the owner of this place hasn't done anything too bad. Especially with Dandelion. They seem to get along just fine. And he didn't teach it anything weird.
Our findings regarding the owner of Pawn Moonlight align closer with the manga artist. Let's go meet up with Edgar and exchange information. They should be just ahead.
Creepy psychic fraud. A deal? My wish is worth a lot more than that.
People who punch instead of talk aren't really welcomed here.
It's that dude from the Moby Dick.
It's very interesting.
Rascal! Trying to scam Sakiri? You gotta get through me first!
Wait! They weren't trying to pick a fight. I couldn't stop Sakiri.
You'd be gravely mistaken if you think I'd be scared here on your turf.
Sakiri, can I eat that one with the blue hair?
I'm not sure I really understand anything yet, but it's giving me like a mix of Limbus Company. I don't know what else. It's like a mix of Limbus Company and other things, which I thought Limbus Company was really interesting story-wise. Mediocre translation makes it a little hard to follow, but
Otro?
Dandelion! And you two, with the same face! Who are you? I knew it was you who kidnapped the perfumer! We're gonna drag you back with us today, all of you!
What a rude kid. If you hurt this man in front of you, none of you will be going home today.
Wait. Why don't we check the situation first? Toshi, we are here on Landrick's request to investigate your disappearance. Pawn Moonlight seems to be connected to your disappearance. Is there any misunderstanding here?
I was kidnapped by a friend of mine and was saved by these two. They're the owners of Pawn Moonlight.
Huh?
Toshi, was your kidnapper Chef Kenneth of Delicamy?
Yes, I'm surprised you already figured that out. I met Kenneth at a corporate dinner party. A little while ago, he learned that I'd been troubled by my work with Landrick, so he asked to meet up and told me about Pawn Moonlight. A place that makes all your wishes come true for you as long as you're willing to pay the price. I thought it was a scam at first, until we saw the giant door up in the mountain and we pushed it open.
So, Kenneth brought you here?
Kenneth urged me, saying,
I'll answer your question
no
after
pain,
this
no
is
gain.
done.
So we pawned what we had at Pawn Moonlight to realize our dreams.
The chef has been here before. He was here last time because he had a burning wish, but he turned down the deal last time.
Kenneth exchanged 10 years of his sense of taste for a dish that would grant his restaurant another star. I gave up 20 years of my sense of smell for a unique fragrance that would go down in history.
Were your wishes granted?
Not long after we got back, I learned that Kenneth's restaurant indeed got a new star. But I was hesitant. I couldn't decide if I wanted to use the sensor I brought back.
20 years is a long time.
It wasn't because of losing my sense of smell for 20 years. If I could get my wish, it's only fair that they took what they deserved. I was debating whether getting the fragrance this way was really what I wanted. A few days ago, just after I made up my mind, Kenneth came to me again.
He wanted to pawn something again?
No. I told him straight up that I had decided to return the sensor and terminate the contract. But he thought I had already used mine. So he came to me because he regretted pawning away his sense of taste. So he wanted to discuss how we could take back what we'd lost.
He was worried you'd tell the owners of Pawn Moonlight about his plans, so he kidnapped you.
Yes. He locked me up and contacted various anomaly hunters trying to find a way to destroy Pawn Moonlight so the contract would terminate.
I see.
Thank God Mismo came to my rescue.
I was just trying to check why the costs weren't being paid yet.
I get it now. You mean that this is all a misunderstanding? These two aren't the villains either. The real villain is the evil chef.
Wait, Kenneth went to you guys too?
Sakiri, Toby hurts. Sakiri, Toby hurts.
Do less with his repetitive dialogue.
Oh my gosh! Why did you smoke that again? Hey, why is this thing angry again?
Maybe it thinks that Kiramura ate its master too.
Oh, right. So I think like everything needs a little bit of work, but what I'm mainly interested in is story-wise stuff. Like, I'll say the driving is bad. It's not sensitive enough and too sensitive at the same time. Like starting to turn, the beginning of like when you try to turn doesn't move enough, and then it like is a cumulative effect, so it just like slowly goes and then it goes too far too quickly. So like honestly, my main thing about this game is they tried to shove way too many things into it. Because there's like a crazy taxi mode, there's the fishing, there's the like all of it is done and none of it is done super well. It's done passably, but not super well. Like the fighting is probably the closest done well. Everything else is just kind of there. And could really use some refinement. But the story I think I could be interested in if I can start understanding more about what's going on. Yeah, basically.
It doesn't hurt. Perfect rhythm. Ready to save the day.
Don't worry, I'll handle this. Just getting warmed up. One moment is enough. Route secured.
I do think, like, I mean, it suffers from the same kind of thing as Guild Wars suffers from, and that the particle effects, like, really make it hard to read what you're supposed to read what the enemies are doing, but all the particle effects for me make it very hard to do that. And these kind of games also, in my opinion, need animation canceling. And as far as I can tell, you can't really do that.
I'll provide
Might
that.
be some kind of trick making that happen.
I'll handle this.
Trust me, it's fine. Perfect timing.
Stick to the plan. Clear on time.
I feel like there's enough here that once I understand it, it'll be pretty cool. I just don't know how long it'll take me to understand it.
Turn with galaxies in flight.
Ask her to bring Boom Boom here. We can come in just fine.
Igor, time for my shins. That's the great.
Don't worry. I'll handle this. I won't fall. Route secured.
It's just a scrap. I'm okay. It doesn't hurt. Then save the day. The package isn't damaged, is it? My turn.
Let me take over. Be careful. Decided? Fight hero!
The other problem is that they don't explain anything. You just kind of have to figure it all out as you go, which is very kind of frustrating.
Trust me.
I won't fall.
Let the melody take wing.
I'll handle this part. I'll handle this. Just getting warmed up. Spin and clear.
How about some variation?
me take over.
No loose ends.
Trust me.
Time to switch up the beat! Now it's my time to shine!
Don't worry.
Time for the next step! I'm alright! Turn my galaxies in flight!
Nowhere to run. Clear on time. Careful now.
Let me take over. Big Splinter and Buster!
I'll handle this one.
Hey, Thor! Safety first! Get some room! It's just a scratch! Time to switch up the beat!
Nowhere to run. Spin and clear.
Trust me.
I heard your call! Please be a compliment to me!
Don't worry. Now's the time.
They got through that. Now this owner's gonna come.
What is this place? Dandelion? It's Dandelion! I knew it was you! Dandelion! Where have you been, you bad doggy?
You got here just in time. Thank you.
You scared me to death.
No need for thanks. I appreciate you taking care of Natalie and the others along the way.
If you didn't kidnap the perfumer, then what's up with Dandelion? You're still terrible for stealing people's doggy.
Ms. Mo and I, for certain reasons, we've been drifting from city to city. It was Morphix, or as you call it, Dandelion, that took us in, letting us use this space for the time being. We're just passing through. Strictly speaking, Dandelion is the real owner of Pawn Moonlight. Though, calling it an owner might not be quite right. After all, the name Pawn Moonlight is just something visitors started calling it over time. This space exists according to Dandelion's will. The whole idea that a strong enough wish can open the door to Pawn Moonlight? That's something it put in place, like a sort of passkey. To put it simply, this place? It was originally just Dandelion's den.
So, is it the sensor given to the clients that grant wishes? Or this space itself?
Neither is quite right.
That is your Esper ability?
Looks like it has nothing to do with you.
There's no such thing as an Esper ability that grants any wish in the world.
There is no need to go into the details with them.
It's okay. I believe what we saw. These people aren't here to hurt us. Due to some private issues, we cannot answer some of your questions. Now that Dandelion has returned to its owner, Ms. Mo and I will be leaving Hetero soon as well. If possible, I'd appreciate it if you could keep our business between us. I bet Dandelion is happy to be reunited with its owner. Thank you for being such a good pal for the last 6 months.
Otro and Mismo, thank you for taking care of Dandelion for us.
Otro gets terrible allergies every shedding season. Keep a close eye on this one. Don't let him run away and cause more trouble.
Yes, I will.
Mismo means that he will miss Morphix.
Hey! Come here.
What?
There. Something for you.
Huh?
When did this happen? You were so straightforward when you were a kid.
Keep it safe.
What the heck is this? I don't want it.
Otro said that those... Everything in this pawn shop has its destined owner. Since you were able to open the door with your wish, then there's something in here that belongs to you. He also said that you no longer had to sign any contracts. You can take this as a keepsake.
What does that mean?
How would I know anything about your wish? Go ask him yourself if you don't want it.
I hope that I will find a place where I belong, and it won't abandon me. Hey, Poker Face! Say that again!
Yeah, this is just the different
Clause
elements
6 on page 2 of the commission contract stipulates that in the event of any deception or misrepresentation by the client during the contract term, the client remains liable to pay the full fee and forfeits any deposit made. Thank you for choosing A-Bone. The invoice has been sent to your shop owner's email address.
Just you wait. I'll sue you! I'll sue you all!
Then go ahead and sue us. Let everyone see that the head chef of Delicamy is a no-good, friend-kidnapping, and treacherous scoundrel.
You little...
Oh, by the way, we pride ourselves on our business integrity, so it's only natural that we try to make up for it after mistakenly accepting a commission from a villain. At this point, officers from the BAC should be knocking at your door any time now. Good luck.
So, what exactly grants people's wishes? Could it actually be the brothers' abilities? That's so unfair!
Otro said there's no ability in this world that can grant every wish.
Stop avoiding my question! I know you're smart enough to have figured this whole thing out already.
It's just speculation. But from all the clues, it seems that one of the two has an exchange ability related to the pawn contract. The other person probably has a summoning ability that has to do with wishes. This ability probably has other restrictions in addition to wishes. The Esper abilities of these two are connected to some unknown power, along with Dandelion's power to control space. This is probably what created Pawn Moonlight.
Restrictions? Connection?
You probably witnessed something extremely rare. I heard that if both twins have Esper abilities, the powers would be like two repelling but also attracting magnets, and will create an unusual resonance.
So they're super powerful when stacked? Then why do they collect a price for each wish? Sounds absolutely unnecessary. What's the point of that? If I had such powers, I would totally...
Otro seems to have a weak presence. There was a noticeable difference between when we first met him and when he left. He was like flowing sand.
Mismo said he went out to investigate when Toshi didn't pay his price. Each price he was after was marked with a different number in the pawn record. If the numbers are time, then it only follows logically that the price
was used on Otro.
So he...
Tagido and I met Mismo and Moby Dick.
Tagido...
Mismo was probably looking for Toshi at the time, but he was disguised as someone else. I thought he was just being cautious.
Come to think of it, since they left Hetero in such a hurry, it only makes sense that there's a lot more to this than meets the eye.
That's enough. They're gone, and thinking about this won't help us make a penny, right? Why don't we go through the shopping list to see if we've missed anything? Oh, should we replace the sofa? Oh dear. Why do I always feel uneasy after Landrick's final payment arrives?
Taggy, Taggy-do! Oh, I want a pair of aura punchers!
Rejected.
Oh, please, boss! Won't you reconsider?
Says the boom boom turning to head.
Dandelion, what are you doing here so far away from home? Thank God you had all these nice people taking care of you along the way. We're almost there. Did we forget anything this time?
Aww. Got pulled away from his love. I'm gonna look for mention. Unlocked retries. So this is basically just farming for stuff, right? On Moonlight is a separate space created by the anomaly morphics. Only those with strong desire can enter. Okay. So that's gonna be farming for stuff, right? Here. Sleep, right?
I owe you one.
That's the one I went in before. Didn't realize there was two next to each other.
Tatadagi!
Razor's here.
Tagi-do! Ta-ta-dogi!
Is that so? Tagido only called the three of us.
If this is about A-Bone's future, shouldn't we consult with Hotori and the others?
Tagi!
I have an inkling of what this is about, but it's best if Tagido explains it himself.
Tagido-dagi! Do-ta... Do-ta... Tagido... Ta-tagi! Tagi! Ta-tagi!
We'll work it out with your help.
Love?
Tagi-tado! Tagi-tagi! Tagido... Ta-tagi!
Well, isn't that lovely?
Ta...
Things not going well?
Gido-ta...
Tagido, since you've already decided to open up, why don't you gather your courage and tell us more details? If we understand the whole story, we can help you better.
Tatagi! Tadagi. Hey, hey! Tagito's family runs an anomaly hunter group, right? Tagito do! Just like Acacia Aeronauts? I recently watched a show where the protagonist is based on Mr. Galexis from Acacia. Anomaly hunter, transform! Wall running, espers, screen full of effects. Dealing with huge anomalies, bringing balance to chaos, rescuing people in need, gaining fame, fortune, and love. Oh, Tagita do? Huh? Isn't Tagito's job like that? Tagi. Tagi. Huh? Then what's it really like? Does Tagito face danger all the time? Ooh, Tagi. Tagi. Tagito do. Tagi.
Oh, crises.
Tagi do. Tagito. Tagi do. No way. Tadagi. Tadagi. Tagi do tagi. Tagi. Tagi do. That's amazing. Isn't that even cooler than what's shown on TV? Hehe, do. Tagito is awesome!
I see. In his eagerness to impress, Tagito unconsciously told a better story than reality is about A-Bone and himself.
Tagi. Tadagi! Tagido, Tadagi. Tagi.
Tagito, wouldn't it be better to come clean about everything sooner rather than later? The truth will come out eventually.
Tagido. Tagidogi. Tadagi. Tagido. Tagi.
Huh.
The most distressing part for Tagito must be that there's not much time left before she moves away from Hetero with her guarantor. If they had more time together, he would eventually have to tell the truth. Only by overcoming this hurdle could he truly win her heart with sincerity. But this is your last chance. So, for both Tagito and Tako, I'll do my best to help. At the very least, let's make this meeting as wonderful as you both imagined.
Tadagi!
Well, if Mr. Adler says so.
Yeah, I could help too.
Tagikido. Tadagi.
So, what do you need us for?
Oh, Tagido. Tadagido. Tagigido. Tagido.
It looks like we'll need you to take care of the first two items today. As for how to create a memorable experience for Tako, we'll need to consider that when planning out the date. The appraiser and I will go with Tagito now to prepare what's needed. Edgar, can you handle the planning part?
I see.
I see. A date, huh? I'll look into the books.
Tagido.
getting harder.
Doria, the best choice for gathering. A taste of the seasons, a once-in-a-lifetime encounter. Doria, the best choice for gathering.
Wait, what was I just about to do? Totally blanking on it.
This store sells affordable clothing. In that case, let's head to Cube Fashion on Torchwood Avenue.
Hmm.